it's breezy. Morning, America. How we doing today? We are in Kansas. Yep. And what has he done? He's been on the building process. He's been doing a lot of building, a lot of growing in the last year. Since last time I was up here, Kirk has really stepped up his game. Of course, he's got a lot more land. Just down the road a little ways, there's a guy, one of his neighbors. He retired, and Kirk took over a lot of his acreage. And to do that, he had to really step up his game. So he put it in 2 new bins, bought another combine, bought a brand new tractor, bought a couple new more implements, you know, like planters and things like this, drills and all this. What else did he do? Bought a new pickup, you know, which has surprised me that he bought a new pickup. And he also put these big bins up. Yeah, anyway, we'll get to that in a little later on. But anyway, where am I at? How am I doing? Let's set you down here and I'll just talk. How's that sound? The name of this video was Sweet Release, okay? And how I come up with that is, okay, there's those 2 songs at the beginning of this video. One was kind of a, you know, just one of those that gets on your nerves, kind of rock and roll. It's not good rock and roll, it's that irritating rock and roll, okay? And the other one was more of a quiet country, easy going, easy listening kind of music. That one was called Sweet Release, okay? And I named the video Sweet Release because that video, that song, that's the name of the song. That's by Dan Leibowitz, by the way. Dan Leibowitz is one of my favorite go-to YouTube video, audio soundtracks and stuff. I just love his stuff. So anyway, Dan Leibowitz and Sweet Release. Well, Sweet Release, I have been released from 2 things. One, the sickness, you know, whatever I was sick on last week, and 2, the city, the big city, and all the crappy traffic. I won't have to deal with that for a little while. So, Sweet Release. Okay, so I'm kind of equating, I'm trying to make a metaphor type thing here, and I don't know if it's working, but the big city, stress, chaos, you know, tension, and the country is the quietness and release of all that, okay? But also the sickness, you know, the oh, I just feel terrible and all this, and now I feel good again. Oh, the release, you know, the sweet release of good health, I guess. What was wrong with me? I thought I had COVID. I swore, I just knew I had COVID. This all started about a week and a half ago. And this all started about a week and a half ago. I was down in Louisiana, and Kirk calls me up, getting ready to tell me, hey, you know, we're ready for you. You know, quit raining, and we're ready to go to work. And I says, I don't think I can come up right now. He says, why not? I says, I'm sick. I don't feel good. So anyway, he asked me what my symptoms were and everything. He says, oh, dude, you got COVID. It's the same symptoms I had. Oh, really? He says, yeah, you got COVID. Sure as that. Okay. So I figured I had COVID, you know, and I got home and I took a couple tests and they came out negative, and man, I couldn't believe that. So I went down to CVS and took a little bit more in depth. I don't know the different kinds of tests and everything, but anyway, took a test down there at CVS and it came back negative. So 3 negative COVID tests. Okay, I don't have COVID. What do I got? So I went to the doc and they did they swabbed me again in the nose for just a regular flu test. And that came back negative. And so they took a urine sample and tested that all out. Kind of find out I got a bladder infection. A bladder infection made me feel that way. You know, in my mind, when you have a bladder infection, maybe it burns a little bit when you pee, kind of thing. And that, you know, that's about it. And this, I had fevers and shakes and cold and throwing up, and I mean, full-blood, you know, just what you would think of as the flu. I felt terrible. I can't believe a bladder infection did that, but that's what it was. So they put me on some antibiotics, and I'm feeling fine now. So actually, I started feeling good on Wednesday this week. So I got sick on Wednesday night, and I actually started feeling better on Wednesday. So I was sick for basically a week, and so last Wednesday I started feeling better, and they put me on some antibiotics, and I went down on Thursday and picked them up. and 2-week supply, and so I'll be taking those and getting it all flushed out of me and everything. But it's kind of funny, I actually started feeling better before I even really knew what it was, and got to you know, got medicine in me. So anyway, that's what it was. I'm back to good again. So I don't know, it's a long-winded metaphor for you know, rock and roll crazy music in a big city versus quiet serenity out in the country, you know, sickness versus health, you know. And I'm trying to make something work there. I don't know if it makes sense, but anyway, all's good, all's good. So what we're doing here, there's Big Sexy. He's been off at a funeral this morning, so I haven't seen him all morning, and he just now showed up out here at the shop. So, but it's too windy right now. I'm kind of huddled over here by these grain bins, and well, we'll tell you about the grain bins. He put 2 brand new grain bins in, one right here and one right here, 55,000 bushels per. Okay, so that's 110,000 bushels. He's got I think a 42 and a 38 down there. The 38's the first one he put in, 42, now 55 and 55. Add that all up, that's a lot of storage. So what I'm up here to do, he's been harvesting, but he hasn't really needed me too much because of the, you know, the quality of the crops and everything in different aspects. But now we're getting into corn, and the corn, it's just the quality of the volume is so high, he needs extra trucks running. He's had about 3 trucks running. He needs to put me on as a 4th truck. So I'm going to get in the old blue, my old blue Kenworth that I sold him years ago. That's my truck this year, and I'm going to be driving it around, and we'll probably be coming over here, and almost everything's going to be coming through this auger, going up into these bins, and that's what I'm going to do for 2 to 3 weeks probably, and probably close to Halloween I'll be done and heading back down to Texas. So that's what we got going on right now, and we got new personnel here at the farm. I haven't met them yet, so once I've met them and get to know them a little bit, I'll see if they want to be on YouTube and be you know, introduced, and if they do, get to know a few new people. If not, I'll respect their privacy. They don't, you know, they might not want to be on camera. But that's what we're doing. I'm back to good, I'm back to healthy, and up here in the clean air, which is clean dusty air that is Kansas, and I'll be out here working for a few weeks. So whatever you do, don't get a bladder infection. That sucked. I couldn't believe I felt that bad because of a bladder infection. When they told me that's what it is, I'm like, no way, I'm dying. So anyway, good enough. We're gonna go work. See y'all later, and catch you on the next video. Bye.